Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another WAW Epic Encounters. And I'm your host, Ricky Knight. As you can see, I'm all on my lonesome tonight. My lovely wife still being in America, and my son Zach being on tour. Well, I'm not completely on my own because I've still got my faithful newsreader here, Cole Ford. Evening, Cole.
Evening, pleasure to be here as usual. Well, news on the rankings later, but we've got to see the match first to see who the current champion is.
Okay, well, let's not waste no time then, Cole. And our first match tonight is from Epic Encounters in September of this year. It was for the RQW Cruiserweight Title, and it's between the defending champion Alex Young and another young man who just won a title in France not so long ago, the ECTA Junior Champion, and also the WAW Under-23 Champion Kip Sabian, and the old veteran himself, the Wily Fox, Jonny Storm. Let's go to the action.
Can we have our referee to the ring, please? And we welcome from Norwich, Bangren Inners. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is for the RQW European Cruiserweight Championship and a belt. Ladies and gentlemen, this is sponsored by Ring Wars. Let us please have our first wrestler to the ring.
The RQW European Championship on the line in a triple threat match.
The European Cruiserweight Championship in a belt around the waist of Kip Sabian. It's the ECTA Junior Championship. That is not on the line tonight.
Yeah, he just recently won that junior belt. Kip Sabian, as you say, Carl, that is not up for grabs, so Sabian could possibly leave here tonight with 2 championship belts. But to do that, he's going to have to finally wrest that gold away from his longtime rival, Alex Young.
That's incorrect, Joe, but it actually 3 because he's the under-23 champion as well.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. Where's he going to put all that gold?
No idea, he's running out of room on his waist, you can see.
Let's bring in our second challenger.
On the subject of people that have held a lot of gold, and in the Cruiserweight division as well, you can't look past the Wonder Kid, Jonny Storm.
For me, as we await the arrival of the Wonder Kid, you've got to think he really is the wild card in this thing. As I said, Sabian and Young have been feuding over this RQW European Cruiserweight title for a long time. Storm has not been involved in that feud until now. Wrestled Alex Young a few times as Jonny Storm, but never been in the ring with Kip Sabian. And of course, as always, a triple threat match, highly unpredictable. Alex Young could lose the title tonight without being involved in the decision. If Storm was to pin Sabian or vice versa, we would have a new champion and Alex Young would be able to do nothing about it.
So both our challengers are in the ring. Let us bring out the defending champion.
For the first time, the RQW European Cruiserweight title is contested in the WAW. Involved a fatal 4-way. Jonny Storm was one of those people, and so was Alex Young.
Yeah, I can't put my finger on it with Alex Young, but there's a certain cockiness, a certain disregard for the fans, and just a general unpleasant aura about this man who's the RQW European Cruiserweight Champion, a member of the Midas stable, used to be really popular here, but has undergone a really negative transformation.
But at the same time, that transformation's paid off. The European Cruiserweight Champion and holds 2 victories over Roy Knight this year.
Alex Young and Kip Sabian, both products of the WAW Academy. Jonny Storm been wrestling for many years now.
This match is made overtime limit of 30 minutes with just the one fall, submission or KO to decide the winner. It is for the RQW European Cruiserweight Championship and belt. Ladies and gentlemen, from my immediate right, we welcome the first of our challengers, the ECTA Junior Champion, Kip Sabian.
Look at that work to Alex Young.
And the second of our challengers, ladies and gentlemen, from Harlow in Essex, we welcome the Wonder Kid, Jonny Storm. And on the far right-hand side of the ring, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome the defending champion, the chosen one from Norwich, Alex Young.
Who chosen?
Tommy Lee, unfortunately. Yet another member of the Midas.
Who goes around calling themselves the chosen one? That in itself tells you all you need to know about the mindset of Alex Young. And again, I want to emphasise, when Kip Sabian was introduced there, that the way he held up the belt in front of Alex Young's face really speaks volumes about the rivalry that these two young men have had in recent months.
Many long-term WAW fans will probably wonder about Kip's introduction, about why he was called Sabian instead of Kip Sabian, because when he won that ECTA Junior Championship, the ring announcer made a mistake, called him Kip Sabian, and apparently he kind of likes that version of the name, decided, as I'm the champion, new chapter, I'll stick with that name.
He calls himself what he likes.
Well, yeah. One of the most unusual times I've had somebody change the name, but hey, if it works for him. Spin right.
Oh my. Well, Storm caught the leg of Alex Young and flung it into our referee a little below the belt, I think. A double drop kick, Sabian and Young teaming up. Wasn't expecting that. Storm is out of the ring as Sabian, that high leg, takes out the champion.
Oh, looks like Brandon's alright, must have just been a glancing kick. Kip sends Alex into the corner. Head of steam up and over onto the apron.
Sabian smashing Young into the turnbuckle. Jonny Storm is still on the outside. Wow. A kick to the head. You can see the neck of Kip Sabian snapping backwards there. Young just wipes his feet away.
Oh wait, Alex went for something.
Sabian. Getting arrogance there from Young. Oh, Storm's into that Hurricane Rana.
Alex is going to go for a dive. Storm.
Young and Storm have collided a few times before, neither of them ever scoring a pinfall victory over the other. A lot of draws.
A lot of draws, or as I alluded to earlier, that four-way match for the vacant title won by somebody else. Neither of them two got the victory.
I thought Storm was going to go for one of his trademark moves, but instead he's gone for a, what do you call it, a top rope headlock?
And now kicks to the face, and again. Third one.
Oh my God.
To the outside. Kip springboard. Whoa!
Oh my, well that's what he was trying for, I think, and Sabian finally delivering. Alex Young was left sitting up there fearing for his life for a very long time, and with good cause in the end, as Sabian sends him crashing to the floor. Storm, of course, one of the best wrestlers in Europe for much of the past 2 decades, a former 2-time All England champion. In various promotions, that belt was defended. One of the finest cruiserweights anywhere in the country, and goes up the middle rope here.
Oh, avoids the sweep. Strength and cover, pushed off.
Look at this fast flying action between Sabian and Storm. Two men very well matched.
Double nip up.
Wow. The two guys you've never met before.
Springboard back elbow, double.
Like they've been in the ring for years. Oh, but Young
there's
nips
one from
up.
Alex.
Young nips up, and the crowd not pleased. We talked about Sabian as he's getting attacked in the corner by Young. Sabian, the ECTA junior champion. How about this for another mouth-watering clash on tonight's show? We've got Martin Stone against Danny Boy Collins, two of the absolute best wrestlers in the world, going one-on-one before we go off air tonight. Sabian rolls through, victory roll, and Storm is... What's Storm doing?
Northern Light suplex, he's pinning both of them.
What an innovative move. Wow. Got to be impressed with Sabian.
5 minutes gone.
Very impressive way to cover both men, but just didn't hit the pin.
And again, Storm the odd man out as Sabian and Young continue that fierce rivalry.
Up and over.
Sabian with that rear weight hook reversed by Alex Young. Reversed again by Sabian. These two so well matched.
Still meanwhile on the apron trying to recover. Brings in double leg.
Oh my
God, double leg and a German suplex almost.
A sunset flip into a German suplex. All three men involved there. Jonny Storm almost adding to his already illustrious CV by adding the RQW European Cruiserweight title, but this match does go on as Storm sends Young to the ropes.
That's the boot. Spins him up. Oh, drop kick. Duck. Up and over, lands on his feet.
Young and Sabian again going head to head as Young gets the better of that exchange. Oh, big
double
foot stomp. Big stomp by Young. He goes to the cover. I think Jonny Storm is too near, surely.
Oh, double stomp by Jonny Storm.
Storm will go up. And a big moonsault from Jonny Storm, the Wonder Kid. The match is saved by Sabian. This is great.
I've seen Alex Young do that move as well. It's the sliced bread.
2 counts.
Actually, you know what? That's a move that he calls the buttered toast. Sabian was telling me before the match. The Wonderwell by
It's
Storm.
got to be it. I know he's not getting enough to cover him.
Buttered toast. My goodness.
Kip does like to change the name of things quite a lot, doesn't he? Storm unable to capitalise after hitting that Wonderwell.
Wonderwell scored Jonny Storm many victories around the country, around Europe.
Back
in the
elbow.
past few years. Oh my! What a super kick by Sabian. Sabian instantly to the top with the agility.
Oh.
Went for a 450 splash and hasn't quite taken enough out of Young yet, but wow, that might take it out of Sabian. Drop kick to the head.
Got him up on the top. Open hand chop.
Oh my, what's this? What's this?
Oh, drops him down.
Drops him down. Alex Young, cover.
Storms in. Oh no, he couldn't get there in time. Alex Young retaining.
7 minutes and 28 seconds of wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. The 1-4 required for victory. Here's your winner, and still RQW Cruiserweight Champion, Alex Young.
Well, that is a disappointment. Incredible match. And you've got to be so impressed, as always, with Jonny Storm, but particularly with Kip Sabian, who was just remarkable throughout that match. A really bright future for that young man, but tonight, another man who unfortunately has a bright future has retained the RQW European Cruiserweight title, and that man is Alex Young.
To be honest, the way he's been performing against some of the heavyweights, I said he's got victories over Roy Knight. I wouldn't be surprised if Tommy Lee tries to get him a shot at the British heavyweight title. Now we've seen King Kendo lose it on the previous show.
And still RQW Cruiserweight Champion, the chosen one, Alex
disgusting display. Did you see him
Yeah,
blowing his nose on the fallen Kip Sabian?
I wish I hadn't, unfortunately.
Well, anyway, there we are. So Kip Sabian unsuccessful, as was Jonny Storm. Alex Young retaining the RQW European Cruiserweight title.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think you'll agree that's a fantastic match between some great cruiserweights there. And the Alex Young, he managed to keep the title again. He's going to take some shifting, in my opinion, Cole.
Absolutely. I mean, we've got a lot of people that want to get that title from him. I mean, the top 5 rankings for WAW, we've got Brad O'Brien bringing up the rear. He's got a great future ahead of him on his own. Then we've got Peter Nixon, the mysterious Vilman's in at 3.
He's a Norwegian lad, isn't he?
Indeed, he is, yeah. Yeah, Jonny Storm, we just saw him competing in that match. He's in at
John's
2.
always going to be around. He's a wily old fox, John, but veteran now. But you can still mix it with the best, as well, John.
Yeah, I can't see him ever dropping out that top 5. to be
No,
honest.
I can't, no.
And Kip, he's number 1 as well, because that was an impressive showing from him in that match as well.
Well, I think he's going to be a breakout star the next year or two, Kip Sabian. I mean, he's very impressive. As I say, he's winning a few titles now. I think he's a slow starter, Cole.
Yeah.
You know, he just when he was tagging, was in a tag team, and funny enough, the injury to his colleague sort of has helped his singles career. So we'll have to see what happened when Brad Slayer's fit again, see what's going to take him.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I wouldn't like Kip to go back to the tag competition, but at the same time, he was a good tag team wrestler, but I think he's a better singles at the moment.
That's your opinion, Cole.
Yeah.
I'll leave it up to what the WAW fans think out there, but whichever way, as I said, I think Kip Sabian is going to be a big, big name in the future of WAW and in Europe, funny enough, okay?
Yeah. Well, on the subject of the WAW fans, as you know, they've been voting for a top 5 outside of WAW rankings. We've got RJ Singh bringing up the rear. The party starter, Mighty Skills, also in there. Dean Extreme, I think he just makes the weight limit. And then Sebastian Redclaw. And at number 1, Will Ospreay. I believe you've seen him yourself. And
well, to be honest, a lot of people talk to me about Will Ospreay, and you know, you got phone calls, I've got emails, or fans, you know, saying to me, look, you know, you got to book Will Ospreay, you got to do this, do that. Yep. And I was on a show the other week, and I've got to say, I was very, very impressed with the guy, and a very humble young man he is too. And I talked to him after the show, and I can promise WAW fans, I'm trying to bring him this way. I'm trying to get him on a WAW show as soon as possible. This lad I rate very highly, let me tell you. So WAW fans, look forward to seeing Will Ospreay in WAW in the near future. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we go to our special item, which we give you weekly, where we bring you footage from an outside company in the UK. Today, we have Matt Jarrett's company from Gloucester. Now, Matt has been running a very long time, and he's been running British shows for over 10 years, I believe. But all of a sudden, Matt has decided to really expand and go out there and bring in some great outside talent from all over the world, from Japan, from America, all over Europe. And he's called his show Super Clash. The footage we got is a 6-man elimination match for the Golden Grapplers Trophy. Let's go to footage, guys and girls, and let's see what you think of this fantastic match.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, if I may introduce the contestants to you in order of entry to the ring. You've seen him on TV, you've seen him on Take Me Out. It's Marty Skrull.
The Super Clash continues now with a 6-man elimination bout. Referee's just going over the rules with these 6 men. So I'm going to start things off with Joey Osborne and Jace to Ace. So you can tag anybody in and out whenever you want, but if you're pinned, made to submit, counted out or knocked out, then you have to leave the match. Osborne pushed down by Jace. Lock up. Osborne manages to back up Jace this time. Again, Jace shoving Osborne down.
Jace, do you want to get out, sunshine, before you really get hurt? Hey? You're going to see all the other puppets.
And this Super Clash match has got a real mix of experience in there. You've got the likes of Paul Terrell, Jace the Ace, and Marty Skull, who've been wrestling for years. You've got Joey Osborne, who's just starting in his career, and Red Eagle from Portugal as well, who he hasn't been around the scene long either, but is he doing enough to earn his way onto this Super Clash card? Backing up Joey Osborne. Going against the ropes. Referee signal for the brow. Joey Osborne just pushed Jace down, blocks him, and a side headlock. Shoulder tackle. Jace off the ropes now. Leaps over Joey. Tackles him down again. Avoids it, leaps over, hip tosses Jace down, a deep arm drag, scoops him up, slams him down, and a clothesline sends Jace to the outside. Great agility from him though to land on his feet. Joey Osborne. Yeah, Marty in there now. Red Eagle. Osborne and Jace still down on the outside. Getting Marty and Red Eagle now. Bill charges into a back elbow. He avoids it again. Red Eagle showing his speed here. And Skull off the ropes. Clothesline. Atomic drop. Neck breaker. Broken up by Jace. And this is an elimination match, but he's obviously trying to wear down Red Eagle, like kicking him in the back of the head. And maybe there's some sort of alliance between Marty Skull and Jace to Ace. Either way, I'm not too sure why Jace would have broken up that pinfall. Meadows and Terrell in there now. Back elbow. Terrell slamming Jimmy Meadows down. And now Paul Terrell. Springboard splash. Jumped off the second rope and came back in. With that splash bomb on Jimmy Meadows. And Jimmy looks like he's in trouble already in this match. Still quite early on, avoids the tackle. So Terrell, he went for a spear, I think. Meadows sidestepped, hard into the corner, drags him down. And again, and a drop kick. Jimmy Meadows has just got himself back in this, but no! Terrell sidesteps, and Meadows was down, and now Red Eagle brought in Hangman's neck breaker. Tag mate to Mighty Skull, who's got Red Eagle right for the pickings, forearm to the back. Firing back, kick to the face though. Credit to Red Eagle, he's still fighting from the ground up. Oh, but right to the eyes. They're pushing him down on the second rope. And then Jace the Ace. Oh! Dropping him throat first on that top rope. Skull now signaling for Jace to get in. We're going to see some tandem offense here. Double clothesline. Now stomp to the back. Now rake in the eyes with both feet. And the referee's got to get either Marty or Jace out here. So he's supposed to be tagging in and out, but he's got 3 men in the ring now. Should be Red Eagle and Jace that are legal, but Mighty Skull staying in there. Ducks the double clothesline. Drop kick sends both men down. Red Eagle's got Jay, he's got both. Got both men, he's going to bring them into each other. I think, no, they fought out. Double shot to the stomach. Sends him off. And down he goes again. But once again, the referee, there should only be 2 men in the ring. Powerbomb. Oh, powerbomb backstabber combo. And I think we've got our first elimination. And we do. Red Eagle is out. Here comes Osborne. Trying to get hold of Jace. Jace bailing to the outside. Marty's back in. Side headlock. Bulldog pushed off. Up and over. Blocks it. Blocked it again. Osborne appears to have the strength advantage. Pushed him under. Now deep arm drag. Japanese arm drag. Presses him up above his head. The power of Joey Osborne. Probably the strongest in this one. Avoided the kick to the knee. Magistral cradle. He got him. Completely against the momentum there. That drop kick to the knee sent Osborne down. And then the Magistral cradle. We've got 2 eliminations in quick succession. We're down to 4. Got Mighty Skull in the ring. And Jimmy Meadows. And on the outside you got Joe the Ace, who was then trying to sneak in fact. And Paul Terrell. Look at Jace, he's walking around the ring. I think he's trying to get a shot on Jimmy, he's got him. Definitely seen an alliance of some sort between these two. Finally showing a bit of fire to get Jace off him. He let a lot go earlier. Kick to the stomach. Slammed down by Jace. Off the ropes, big elbow. Jimmy, bring awareness, moved himself towards those ropes. But Jace, even better ring awareness, managed to hook that far leg, get Jimmy away from those ropes. Sends Meadows into the corner, rebounds into a clothesline. Oh. Stomp across the face, possibly the nose as well. You can see Jimmy's checking his nose. Skull again.
I can't hear you now.
Setting up for a suplex. Blocked. Blocked again. No, Jimmy gets him up and drops him down. We're roughly 10 minutes, if not more, into this bout, and we've still got 4 people left. And there's the tag to Paul Terrell. Goes straight for Jace. Lots of exciting action still to come here at Super Clash. We've got Roy the Zebra Kid Knight versus Jushin Thunder Liger. Whoa! Jace went up, slipped. Or changed his mind, I'm not sure. Either way, he managed to knock down Paul Terrell. Maybe he saw him out the corner of his eye and decided not to go for that moonsault. Going up. He's gone for it this time. Moonsault, no! Landed on his feet though, great agility from Jace. It took too long to appeal to the crowd and gets knocked down by a massive Paul Terrell clothesline. Top rope from Terrell, he's lining him up. Got Jace, drop kick from the top rope, cover, third elimination, yes! Well, Terrell, don't know if he forgot himself momentarily, but sunset flip powerbomb off the top. My Skull gets an elimination, and we're down to 2 just like that. I think Paul Terrell either forgot himself or didn't realise where his other opponents were. Big mistake from Paul Terrell. It's not often you could say that by somebody with as much experience as him. But we started with 6, we're now down to 2. My Skull and Jimmy Meadows. They're fighting on the outside now. Back in. Kick to the stomach. Uppercut. Retaliation. One again from Marty, and now they're just exchanging these European uppercuts. And again. Oh, but Jimmy now. He's hit a series of them in a row. Unanswered by Marty. Blocked. Going for the back-to-back pin. Known as a backslide. Now Jimmy's going for one. No, reversal. Fights out. Submission hold applied. Jimmy Meadows, he's got nowhere to go. Trying to work out from my vantage point. I can't quite see how close Jimmy Meadows' foot is to that bottom rope, but I think it's quite close. There it is. Just managed to get to the ropes, and that was the only way he was going to get out of that. Crowd here at Gloucester starting aside behind Jimmy Meadows. He charges into a back elbow. Oh, kick to the top of the head. As Jimmy was going to come off that second rope. Setting up for a superplex. Meadows blocks it, pushes him down. He's on his knees trying to get up. Back to his feet. Cross body. And he got him. Jimmy Meadows is the victor of that 6-man elimination contest. Congratulations to Jimmy Meadows. That cross body off the top rope leads to victory.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think you'll agree that was a fantastic match. And that was Matt Jarrett's company based in Gloucester. So if you live in that area, get your tickets, get down to see the man. And I think he's got a Super Clash 3 ready for around about April, maybe March, April time of 2015. So give him a look, book your tickets. Fantastic show. I was on the last one. I can guarantee you, Fast and Furious Action is a very up and coming company. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's for Matt Jarrett. And now we've got our other special item, which is Wrestler's Corner. Featured in Wrestler's Corner today, we've been talking about cruiserweights all day, and now we're going to talk about Alex Young. Well, Alex Young's going to talk about himself, and so we're going to go over to Wrestler's Corner.
Chosen one, Alex Young. I'm 5'9", 11 stone. I debuted in 2004. I was trained by the Knight family, Jimmy Ocean, Jason Cross, as well as others. Ooh, my toughest opponent would have to be Roy Knight. My favourite match would have to be from Epic Encounters 8. I believe, with Roy Knight. For me, my best accomplishment is becoming the Isaac Grain Trainee of the Year. In the next 5 years, I see myself hopefully working everywhere abroad and really being a standout name in British wrestling. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've just seen what Alex Young is all about, and I can tell you something, this guy is a super talent. This guy is right up there with the best in the UK. If you get a chance to see Alex Young, please do. This guy is going a long, long way, believe me, I'm telling you. Anyway, but that's enough of that. Let's go up to the news desk, see what my friend Cole Ford's got for us now.
Right, Alex Young, as you say, he's a big talent. He's been a product of the WAW Academy as well. I mean, if you're interested in signing up for the WAW Academy and learning about British wrestling, then look us up on the website. Look at the details on your screen now. Right, the next training school will be in January 2015, but there'll be new classes all throughout the year. But I encourage you, sign up as soon as you can.
Thanks, Cole. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now we come to the main event of today's show. Ladies and gentlemen, what a main event it is. It is an absolute fantastic match. I've already seen it, so I know I was there at the time. And it was voted match of the night of that show. It is the old veteran, Danny Boy Collins, and he takes on the new pretender, the Governor, Martin Stone. This is over a duration match, but it is the best of 3 falls. Let's go to the action right now.
Jimmy Ocean looking a little dishevelled. There he goes, tucking himself in. He's been doing this for 30 years, we'll cut him a break.
Yeah. He's obviously dropped a bit away.
Alright, so we're getting ready for what should be a really awesome encounter. Danny Boy Collins, the great technician. And here he is, a man who's been wrestling so long, he remembers when British wrestling was on ITV week after week after week. He's wrestled some of the best. Fit Finlay, Owen Hart, good friends with Davey Boy Smith, and so many of the top world of sports stars. Robbie Brookside springs to mind, Danny Boy Collins, and national treasure.
One man in the ring, let's bring in his opponents.
Danny Boy, a former WAW World Heavyweight Champion.
Collins winning that title just 2.5 years ago. You've got to think the winner of this match might be in line for a world title shot somewhere in the future, because either of them would be a fine, fine champion.
There you go, Martin Stone. And this guy's been a former champion as well, various promotions. First ever FWA heavyweight champion, I believe. Held over 12 titles.
Yeah, he dominated IPW UK, a promotion in the south of England, two-time British heavyweight champion there.
This match, ladies and gentlemen, is made over a time limit of 20 minutes. 2 falls, submissions, or the 1 KO decides your winner. Ladies and gentlemen, from the right-hand side of the ring, one of the legends of British wrestling. Will you put your hands together and welcome Jonny! And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent from the left-hand side of the ring, the former WWE star, now residing in London. Will you put your hands together and welcome the Governor, Martin Stone!
Yeah, as our referee, our ring announcer, Michael Mann, was saying, Martin Stone has just come back from a spell in NXT, the training ground, of course, for WWE. Good friends of WAW. Daughter of Ricky Knight, now the top WWE diva, Paige, also going through NXT. Stone now plying his trade back over here. You've got to think that what couple of years he spent over in Florida must have really upped his game, and it was a pretty high game to begin with, so Collins really is in for a fight.
Let's face it, he didn't need much more fine-tuning, but whatever he did need doing has got to be polished now. Puts him down.
Collins with that amateur background. Gonna keep his weight on top of Stone, riding him there, and Stone ended up on his back for a minute. Got to avoid that. As you might have heard just then as well from our ring announcer, this is 2 out of 3 falls. Not a rounds match like we sometimes have in WAW. This is just one continuous round with a quick break between falls.
Paul Nelson. There's right there to check on him, snapmare. That's a chin lock. Just holding there, Jim Wilson again. Just down there to check on him. Check on Danny Collins.
Relieve the pressure, and wow, eventually, yeah. Great float over. Look on Stone's face, he's impressed. Martin Stone is not an easily impressed man, I tell you. I've known him for some time, and he's every bit as hard as nails as he seems to be.
Cover. Nope.
This is kind of how I expected this match to start, Carl, kind of on the ground, wearing each other down, testing each other out.
Head sealers. Want to pop out, going to shift his body weight. Stone's got his legs locked tight. Trying to bridge out of it. Again, Stone shift his body weight.
Stone really trying to reduce the oxygen flow to the brain of Danny Boy Collins, can really wear him down early. Not trying to get a submission here necessarily, but really trying to take some of the energy out of this veteran.
Clever move by Collins to escape there. You can see he's trying to push his body away. Stone blocked him. He just jumped from side to side till he got out.
Yeah, single leg takedown now into that half crab by Stone. And what's interesting here, Carl, is you're seeing that Stone is able to hang with Collins with regard to technical wrestling. But the reason I think Stone may have the advantage here is he has that explosive power, that kind of heavyweight excellence that won him so many titles and got him that contract with NXT. And I wonder, for all of Collins' experience, whether Stone might just be a little too much for him tonight.
Could be. I mean, not only that, he's got the youth to his advantage as well.
You know, there'll be people screaming at their TVs though, listening to us saying that, because Danny Boy Collins has been in many a scrape before against many an opponent bigger and stronger than him and has come out on top. So this may be another one of those times.
Thing is, when they're so equally matched, it's hard to pick one category where one will he's better than the other, and that's pretty much one of the few that does exist.
Stone now methodically picking apart Collins, throws it from one corner of the ring to the other. Big slam, and Stone's going to go for that cover. Again, I'm not sure Stone would necessarily expect to pick up the fall there, but Collins having to expend a lot of energy to kick out.
That's what it's all about, plus the more pins you get on him. Oh, small package.
Oh, he got him! He got him! Wow, from nowhere, Collins with a small package.
7 minutes and 47 seconds of wrestling. The first fall of the contest goes to Danny Boy Collins.
Well, we've learned our lesson there, Carl. Never count him out.
Second session.
I was then wondering what's happening with Martin Stone, because he looked furious, but I think he was furious with himself because he just applauded Danny Collins for that fall, shook his hand, and the fight continues.
You know, what's interesting as well, when you think about the fact that Stone's just been training with WWE for the past couple of years, one of the people he will have been training with is Fit Finlay, who of course is one of Collins' most famous opponents. So even though Collins and Stone haven't wrestled each other a load of times in the past, it's almost, I would think, like they know each other quite well.
Yeah, definitely agree with that. Headlock, front headlock, bringing him up. Takes Collins down, being rolled through back on his feet.
Yeah, and frustration from Stone as Collins was able to roll through there. He shrugs it off and
he's got the wrist. The wrist is smooth, twisting it. Snapping on the arm.
yeah, take a shoulder out of its socket there, could Collins. Notice there's no wasted motion. He hasn't let the pressure off of that left arm a single time, and now he could be looking for the submission, and if Stone does tap out here, then it's a 2-0 win to Collins.
There's no shame in losing 2-0 to someone like Danny Boy Collins.
Well, you can be the...
I can't see Martin Stone doing it now.
No, I was going to say, you can be the one to tell Martin Stone that there's no shame in that. He will be furious at himself if that were to happen. Stone gets to the ropes eventually. But how much damage has been done to that left arm?
10 minutes gone.
Another collar and elbow tie-up. We're back to square one as Collins backs Stone into the corner. Big clothesline in the corner by Stone. And there you go, that's that explosive power I was talking about. Again, snapping that neck back, short arm clothesline, nearly takes Collins' head off, and we must be even here. Yes, we are.
Gotta be, yeah, that's devastating short arm clothesline.
10 minutes and 23 seconds of wrestling. The second fall of the contest. It's an equalizer to the governor, Martin Stone.
Well, and the good news is we're only halfway through this match. There are 10 whole minutes left.
Final session. Commence wrestling.
Yeah, 10 whole minutes left, so this is plenty of time for a decisive winner.
Another handshake.
I'm still saying Stone here. Despite that surprise small package early in the match, I think that power I was describing really came into play and gave Stone the second fall, and if he does that again, I don't see Collins finding a way out.
They're coming out. Still in it. Block applied.
Stone's quite near the ropes there. If he could just get that leg a little closer, he could force the break, but Collins breaks it anyway.
Headbutt.
Headbutt into the midsection, and
again, no double leg.
he's got a sunset flip. And, wow. Collins able to snap the head of Stone there with his legs and break that pin.
See Collins trying to get the crowd. Trying to get the crowd support. Jawbreaker.
Jawbreaker on Martin Stone by Collins.
Uppercut. And again. And they went from Collins. That's Stone right off his feet.
2 counts.
Referee Ocean gets to 2, but only 2 again. Clock is ticking now. Time starting to become a factor. There must be, what, 7 or 8 minutes left here. Headlock takedown again by Collins, a former 3-time British welterweight champion back in the World of Sport days.
And the shoulders.
2 counts.
Of course, Martin Stone, no welterweight. But Collins having to adapt his style, and a lot of this match you've seen him trying to keep Stone on the ground. Wily strategy from a wily veteran.
Just that though, Stone back in control though. Got that hold on. Sees this area.
What Stone's doing there is he's gripping the nerves in the shoulder. This is why you see Collins screaming with pain. It's actually one of those moves that's a lot more painful than it even looks.
2 counts.
I've seen people pass out from one of those shoulder nerve holds before.
2 counts.
Still in it. Collins brought back up again. Snap here.
But this is the last thing that Collins needs, is for Stone to get up ahead of steam, which he is now.
Roll
But
through.
Collins from nowhere.
2 counts.
It's the 2.
Again with that uppercut. And targeting the head.
Just completely knocks the wind out of your entire body, that uppercut.
Let's say he's looking for that Tower of London, maybe no suplex. He's going to lift him up onto that top rope.
2 counts. 15 minutes. 15 minutes gone. 5 minutes remaining in this contest.
Collins has got to be groggy at this point. One thing I don't know if everyone is thinking about here, if you notice, Jimmy Ocean is not slapping the mat on these counts. He's just counting them, which is fine. But sometimes I think wrestlers instinctively use that vibration to know when they've got 2 and can kick out. Oh wow! Wow, he got him! He got him!
Yeah, double leg.
Well, that may be exactly what I was talking about. Stone, I don't know if he knew he was down for the full 3 seconds.
Ladies and gentlemen, after an
Could have been.
excellent wrestling contest of British wrestling and very sportingly fought by 2 falls to 1, your winner is Danny Boy Collins!
Wow. Well, Danny Boy Collins was able to get 2 surprise pins on Martin Stone. And Stone refusing to shake his hand.
Please, your appreciation for the government.
Keeping an eye on Martin Stone. I hope we're not going to see anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate that Stone won't shake hands, but you can appreciate his frustration. Oh, that's better. That's better.
I think it's the same as the first fall. To be honest, I think he was more frustrated with himself than he was with Danny Boy.
I mean, from Stone's perspective there, he had the power advantage, of course, and he was largely in control of almost all of the match. But of course, Collins, again, knows every hold in the book, was able to get those shoulders down on 2 separate occasions, and he's your winner.
But that chant is what it's all about. That is why Martin Stone and Danny Collins had this challenge match, to prove that British wrestling is still going strong.
One more time, Danny Boy Collins and the governor, Martin Stone!
So in the end, a very sporting contest there from Martin Stone and Danny Boy Collins. I'm not sure the expectations are going to be quite the same.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think you agree with me. That was hard hitting. Them 2 took no prisoners. That was a fantastic match, and that was British style wrestling, in my opinion, at its very best. Anyway, one last visit to Carl. Anything else for us, Carl?
Yeah, we have. I mean, we've had news that the Hooligans are contracted to appear in Hanover, Germany on the 5th, 6th and 7th of December. They're already holding 3 titles. They already hold the ECTA tag titles, the HEW tag titles and the RDW. Maybe they're going to bring back a 4th.
Well, Carl, it seems like the hooligans are really pushing themselves out there right now.
Absolutely.
I know they've got many bookings well over the UK next year, and some of the top companies are now booking the hooligans. So more fans out there, apart from WAW, will get a chance to see this great tag team of ours. They are fantastic, believe me. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's been a great night. I think you'll agree. We've all enjoyed the show. Great being in your company. So I'm going to say once again from WAW Epic Encounters, it's good night for me, from Ricky Knight and from
Carl Ford, thank you for watching.
We'll see you again soon. Have a good night.